It's a high drive center field. Beer leans back. This game is turned upside down. Pujols into the air. It's deep to left. Taylor's back at the wall. It's 700.
On fly ball. Deep left. There it goes. Soaring into history.
Fastball hit to left. It is long gone.
And welcome back to another episode of Swing for Contact. I'm here joined by my cohorts, Ada Norton and Philip Ramey. Today,
What?
I don't know. Anyways, how's everybody doing today?
Fantastic. Noah, the Longhorns won. The Dallas Cowboys won. The Houston Texans didn't get shut out. The Astros won. It's been a good weekend.
Yep. And then the Broncos lost because they suck.
Well, you didn't have to be a downer on Aiden right away.
So MLB news. Let's look at some MLB news today. Today we're just kind of limping it around a little bit because, we come very organized to these things, but today that's just not the case.
Right.
So there's a cool topic. We were questioning a little bit overnight about Shohei Ohtani's what's it called? Cleaning out his locker, but that came out to be that he has an oblique injury and he's hurt and he can't play anymore. Which I don't blame him because who would want to play for that sorry franchise? So yeah, that just kind of puts the nail in the coffin. He's not signing back with LA. The Shohei era in LA for the Angels at least is over.
Right.
I think we're all happy about that.
Free Ohtani.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's one thing, and then we can talk about some weekend series that we've had. A bunch of action going down in the MLB this week. So we had the very action-packed AL East crown race with the Rays and the Orioles. I believe. Yeah, the Orioles clinched their first playoff spot since 2016, and I'm pretty sure Mark Trumbo was on that team, if I do remember.
Sounds right.
Led the league in home runs that year with Chris Davis, so that's good for them. Good for their franchise.
And who else?
The Braves. The Braves clinched the NL East, which we all knew was going to happen.
Right.
And then the Dodgers clinched the NL West for the 10th time in 11 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff going on.
I can only assume it was the Giants who did it when the year that the Dodgers didn't.
It was the Rockies. I'm kidding. I don't know.
The creators of the pitch com are Braves fans. Don't forget that.
So
Don't let the media sway y'all.
So yeah, the Braves won the division crown. Dodgers won the division crown. The Orioles and the Rays are still battling for the first place spot. But as of right now, Baltimore does have a 2-game lead on Tampa Bay. Every other playoff spot in the American League is still technically up for grabs, and that AL Wildcard continues to just be murky as all get out. No, you mentioned a weekend series. What's been going on with the Rangers since last time we talked?
Oh man, so last time we talked, Aiden threatened to kill himself with the shotgun because it was just going down under.
It's valid.
We went into this series against the Blue Jays, thinking much wasn't going to happen, and then we decided to turn into July Rangers. I'm pretty sure the lowest we scored were 6 runs, and it was like 6, 10, 10, and 9, and we swept the Blue Jays and did what we needed to do, and then we came in 1 game back from the AL West leading first place spot. Then we go down to Cleveland, and we get swept by Cleveland. So, and I'm pretty sure the Astros won today.
They did.
So now they're back up to 2 games, which is okay because, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all lost the series. Y'all lost the series to the A's.
Yep.
And to the Royals, the 2 worst teams in baseball.
Yep.
Which is absolutely wild. Could never be me.
Right.
So yeah. We got about 3 more weeks of baseball. It's going to come down to the wire. As we know, the Astros have the tiebreaker against the Rangers. And so, yeah. That's what we're looking forward to.
Hey, anything else on the Rangers you want to get off your chest?
Oh, God.
Hey, at least they're not the biggest disappointment in my life right now.
The current, who's number 1 right now?
It's like, it's kind of like how Deion Sanders has a power ranking for his children.
Right.
I've got the disappointment power rankings, and right now Denver's at 1. 2 maybe the Rangers. I don't know. It's kind of like it's flirting there with just life itself right now. We'll go.
So stupid, bro.
We'll go to the Rangers though right now. I don't know because that sweep of Blue Jays may have put them at 3. I don't know.
We talked a lot about that Blue Jays series. Like that was the series that was probably the biggest series of the season for the Texas Rangers, and so getting that sweep and getting an edge in that wild card spot was very important. But then,
so
losing to the Guardians obviously hurts.
We've got the tiebreaker on them. Houston has the tiebreaker on us. Seattle has the tiebreaker on the Blue Jays. And right now we have the tiebreaker on the Mariners. We need to win 2 more, which are the season's in our hands. I mean, the playoff spots are going to come down to the Rays or the Orioles. Both of them are pretty much guaranteed a spot. So it's really between the Blue Jays, between the Rangers, and between the Mariners. We've already got the tiebreakers on both of them. All we got to do, like I said, is win 2 more to have it on the Mariners. You've got to win the series against the Mariners when we go play them. What is it? In a week or so?
You get 3 at home against the Mariners. You get 3 on the road in Seattle.
Yeah, like you've got to win both series. 4-2 is the ideal. I don't want to split that. Splitting it would also ensure we had the tiebreaker. I thought it was a 7-game. I thought it was a 3 and a 4 or a 4 and a 3.
Unless y'all play October 1st.
I think we may.
Y'all do, so it is a 4-game set.
Okay. So, yeah, we need to win at least 2 of those. But no, we control our destiny right now. It's going to be a really good series to watch at the end unless the Rangers just lose every game up until then.
Yeah, I mean, coming off the Guardians series, you play the Red Sox at home. 3 against the Red Sox and 3 against the Mariners at home as your final homestand. Handle business against Boston. And then you try to win 2 out of 3 against Seattle. You go to the Angels, and then you get the 4-game set with the Mariners. So you are set up pretty nicely to just knock the Mariners out of this thing.
That was a really weird. Like split too. Like both the Blue Jays and the Guardians, they both have really good pitching. I mean, like we face top tier pitchers in both series. Ryu. Kikuchi, I don't hit him. I see you trying not to laugh. No. We face him, and we face Gosman. So, I mean, we face 3 of their best, and then we come and we face Pipe, Williams, and I can't remember the third guy we faced for Cleveland. The difference really comes in their offense.
No, you gotta stop playing that piece of paper, bro. It is jacking with the audio.
The Blue Jays offense is supposed to be better, but the Guardians kind of killed us this week. So,
looking at the Seattle schedule, they go at Oakland, at Rangers, versus Houston, then versus Rangers. So they've got a lot of AL West competition coming up. And then Houston can't play bad teams as well, so they lose the series to Oakland and Kansas City. They get the Royals at home and the Orioles at home before going to Seattle. Then they finish up at Arizona.
And there is a scenario. Houston doesn't have the Houston. I think Toronto is the tiebreaker with Houston. So there's a scenario where if it came down to that, that would be kind of funny. Because I remember the only tiebreaker the Blue Jays have is over Houston.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Rays and Orioles have been going through a pretty good series recently.
And then, so, like, nothing in the West right now is guaranteed between the three teams. Minnesota is pretty much running away with it at this point in the Central. And as far as the NL goes, Milwaukee has that on lock, I think, at this point. The Chicago Cubs are only a half game back of the wild card there. Philadelphia has a 3.5 game lead in the wild card. And Arizona is currently locked up the other spot. So we could see the Diamondbacks, the Cubbies, and there's still a shot for the Marlins to make it. So honestly, three teams that were kind of written off early in the year by a lot of people are potential playoff teams.
Yeah, didn't we think that the Diamondbacks were going to win their division earlier this year?
There was a time where they were in first, like, over the Dodgers by a handful of games, and it was looking like, they were probably going to fade at some point because they were playing really good ball. But there was a time of the year where they were number one in the West, and now they're 14 behind the Dodgers. So the staying power of the Los Angeles Dodgers isn't going anywhere.
Unfortunately.
Some fun news. Big Sexy Bartolo Colon retires as a Met.
And Adam Jones also retire as an Oriole.
And Adam Jones retires as an Oriole. Everyone remembers the Bartolo Colon home run, but you remember the backflip down the first baseline? That was also in a Mets jersey. He played for other teams more than the Mets, but I think his career, some of his career defining moments came in that Mets jersey. So I think it's kind of cool that he decided to do that. Fun trivia: any idea who he hit the home run off of?
It was a Padre.
It was a Padre.
I don't remember his name, but I remember I watched a video once that went into a deep dive of his career after.
Give me a hint.
Can't remember.
Very good pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays for a long time.
Blake Snell?
Negative.
No, it wasn't. He wasn't.
Give me a hint. Chris Paddock. I don't know.
No. It was James Shields.
Oh, yeah, I've never guessed that.
No one really gives Shields his flowers, but he had a really good career. He was on the bad end of that one. Aiden, you're our stand-in Washington Nationals expert. Do you have anything else on that organization's flops?
No.
No?
So stupid, man.
Excellent.
They don't want to. They don't want to pay him. That's it. They don't want to pay him his full contract.
Well, it was uninsured and fully guaranteed, so I don't think they have a choice. Unless they can work out.
They just won't honor him. That's what they're going to do. They're just not going to honor him.
So they'll probably take them to court.
No, they're gonna pay him. They're either gonna. I guess what they're trying to do is they're trying to be like, you want to get honored, like you want your jersey retired, right? Then you're gonna take less money, and he's like, nah, I just want my money. It's the Nationals, like.
Dub.
Either get your number in the stadium hung up or get loads of money. Yeah, I think I'm taking the other deal on that. I gotta be honest, I didn't have a whole lot. I was hoping that y'all would have something a little bit more than what you had.
I mean, let's just brainstorm for a little bit. This could be like the debrief. You know, we've had a long season. Let's just brainstorm for a little bit. Which is the first thing that pops on your mind? What do you think? I'm thinking of like a Belgian waffle in the shape of Texas that you get at a hotel. That's the first thing that just popped up into my head.
Okay.
So let's just some ideas.
Well, I was thinking like the prospect top 100, like how many of those guys?
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding us. We got some good news out of the Rangers organization today.
Oh.
Jack Leiter and Wyatt Langford called up to AAA.
Okay. Kind of late in the year for that, but I'm here for it.
They're brewing something.
I guess if they call up Carter, they need to bring in some type of bat from the next level up. So.
Yeah, but now AA is going to be boring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So.
AA season's over.
I'm talking about next year, freaking idiot.
I was about to say. I was like, what?
There'll be some. Who's next up on the Rangers?
Nobody.
Kumar Walker. Sebastian Walcott. He's like big time prospect. I think he's our number 4. And we got Brock Porter. Which Brock Porter, he's been having a weird season. He was hitting at like 96, 97 in high school. He's been stuck at 92, 93 all year. So that's really disappointing to see, even though he's been pretty good.
Probably depends a little bit on the quality of radar gun he was hitting in high school.
I'm pretty sure it was like scouts getting him too.
Who were you talking about earlier? Like their slash line, and you were impressed with so far?
Langford. AA, he's hitting like 405, OBP of 513, and a slugging of like 768 with a 1.281 OPS. Like, it's crazy.
10 home runs over 40 games.
Oh, wait. Never mind. I was thinking just in AA. It's 4 home runs.
So, I don't know. Aiden, I didn't sell your ticket. I gave it to a friend I met at church, and so we're going to the Corey's Corner game tomorrow. Yeah, because you didn't want to go with me.
I really didn't. I did not want to drive up there.
I don't blame you, bro. But yeah, tomorrow, go to Texas Live. They're giving out Corey Corner free shirts with like rally towels and like giveaways. There's like $2 tacos, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, so I mean, there's not really a lot going on in the MLB world. So.
And a lot of team seasons are pretty much ending, and then there's just a handful of teams that are in a race.
Remy, I've never seen you wear that hat before. Is it new?
No, I probably just don't wear it very often.
Oh, yeah. I bet you don't.
What does that mean?
I don't know, man.
I don't have like a lot of stuff that goes with this hat. So like today I just had like the basic white Nike shirt, so
Good.
that you can pretty much pair with anything. So I just was rocking this one. But I'm not gonna wear like the new orange Astros shirt or something like that with the '90s hat. Like that'd be just kind of weird.
I mean, it'd go together. It'd be cool. Why haven't you got one of those new Houston hats with like the A on it, and then it's like they've got a Houston Orioles color one? Yeah.
I actually do kind of like those. There was one the one that has like the Oilers color scheme on it. I thought about getting, but
hey, can we talk about Mattress Mac real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I was watching the Houston game the other day, and I think he needs to wrap it up.
Yeah, honestly, he probably should.
I think just a commercial for his mattress store. I couldn't understand a word he was saying. And then, come Astros win it all, 100% back. I'm like, dude. So I think we need to be on the watch for Mattress Mac's health. I think we need to have a sit-down talk with him
Health watch.
Early in the year, they had a commercial airing where he was like staying up at his, like, the store has like a tower at the mattress warehouse, and he was sleeping up in the mattress tower until like a certain amount of Astro promo mattresses were sold or something like that. And those commercials were hard to watch because it was just like they were zooming out from him like in the tower. I'm like, there's no way they're leaving this man up in this tower multiple nights.
Hey, so I do have something I want to talk about, actually.
Hit me.
We were talking about it the other day in one of our group chats in the Toronto-Texas series.
Okay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. What happened?
It's Toronto.
It was my pick to be MVP. When we do that episode where we look at our predictions, one of our first episodes.
Yeah.
He was my pick to win MVP. What? Can we get Aiden as a Washington National?
It's Toronto.
As a Washington National.
Give me a second. I'll pull it up.
Delegate, could you please look up Vladimir Guerrero's slash line real quick?
I got you the Vladdy stats here. He is triple slashing 267, 344, 443 for 787 OPS. 24 home runs over 146 games so far. That's not going to be enough. Does have 28 doubles on the year, so a decent amount of extra base hits happening, but not for a guy of his caliber or of his expected caliber. 90 RBI, 60 walks to 93 strikeouts, and 5 stolen bases.
Okay, so here's what Noah really wanted, because he wanted the home and away splits. So at home, Vlad has a 240 average. He has 10 home runs. He has a WRC plus of 100, which is like league average.
Exactly league average.
League average. Away, give me a second, I gotta pull this up. Away, he is a 292 average. He's 14 home runs and a WRC plus of 134. He just sucks in Toronto. He needs to get out of Toronto. I don't know if whenever they mess with the walls over there, that just made him decide, oh, I suck, or what. I don't know. He needs to be in America. Just get out of Canada.
Freaking Canada.
Another stupid batter's eye or stadium wall issue. The Astros have decided to repaint part of their batter's eye wall.
Yeah, I saw something about that where the grass hedge or the eye hedge. I don't even know what it is, but
basically, and I don't know the details, but what it seems to be is we're having people are claiming that the lefty pitchers are releasing the baseball off the batter's eye, and it's off the Budweiser party deck thing. And so they covered up the red section off the batter's eye. So the batter's eye is square, and then there's this red Budweiser thing, and now that is green. They just repainted over the section of wall off the batter's eye, because a lot of people were complaining about the batter's eye for a number of years, but recently many of the Astro players have brought it up to management and the front office, and so they finally were okay, I guess we need to do something about it. And I'm I don't know that that's going to cure our issues at home. We can't freaking swing the bat at Minute Maid Park, but whatever.
I mean, y'all do have a 300-foot fence, so I hope y'all could still swing there.
The
I hate
boxes?
the Rangers. I hate the Rangers batter's eye, because anytime I play there on the show and the dome is open, that sunlight just you can't see the baseball.
Can't see anything, bro.
I want Houston to bring the Arlington batter's eye down to Houston. It's a good idea to me. Just put that sucker in center
I
field.
say Houston just reverts back to the Hill flagpole combo.
No,
and maybe
that's a good thing.
The Hill.
Maybe instead of a batter's eye, they get 3 flagpoles and then get a giant flag as the batter's eye and just put it right there. Like, that would be pretty sick. It's just, like, hanging between the 3 poles. Imagine how innovative that would be.
Yeah,
If Baltimore can have a 400-foot left pole, I think Houston can have a 3 flagpole hill.
The furthest ball I've ever seen hit in my life hit off one of those hills for a double, and I'll be okay if I never see a ball hit a live flagpole ever again.
I would rather see a ball crushed hit a flagpole than the crap that happened in the Yankees-Boston game. It was like a 316-foot home run, 93 miles per hour off the bat. Like, that should never be a home run. But Boston and Yankees are like nostalgia merchants, and they get to have these stupid fields that just suck. Like, I don't care about the nostalgia. I hate playing against Boston, and Rafael Devers hits a pop-up to left field, and it's an automatic double. Like, just a pop, it's a double. It just sucks watching, in my opinion.
That's life, Aiden.
The Fenway wall dimensions aren't going anywhere anytime soon, so
Unfortunately.
they're balloon.
What if I bomb Fenway?
Just don't do it during the marathon.
I was about to say, haven't they had enough of that?
They're already undefeated in the jerseys. Imagine how much better they'd be after a second tragedy. Do y'all think they'd rebuild Fenway how it is now, or that they'd like just rebuild it entirely, though, if I did decide to do that? Just on the...
Shut up, bro.
Their lot isn't changing. Like, they still have the same amount of space to work with.
Nah, there's no way I can get around that. You're right. It wouldn't work.
That's stupid, bro.
I don't even know where to go from there. Immaculate Grid time.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Let's see. Let me pull it up here.
Still no Phil Norton.
All right, we got the grid on screen. Still no Phil Norton, but there are some pretty fun ones.
I want to go with my top 5 favorite guys. Can we just go Ichiro top left? Like, I know we could probably get a more rare one, but
Okay.
Pete Gordon.
I just want to go Ichiro, man.
Ichiro top left.
Sonny Gray, bottom left.
Sonny Gray. Not who I would have gone with, but I like it. A Silver Slugger, Big Mac Daddy.
Mark McGuire.
Yep.
I think we can have somebody else.
Shohei middle left. Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet. My bad.
Good one.
That's just happening this off season probably. We probably could have gotten someone else for A's Silver Slugger.
Didn't Westmoreland win a Silver
It's too
Slugger?
late. I already went for it, but
There's not many that I can think of, to be honest with you. Mark McGuire, Jason
Frankie
Giambi.
had to have had a Silver Slugger.
I feel like that's more obvious.
That 27-80 season, he definitely had a Silver Slugger that year.
Cleveland, Los Angeles, Matt Moore.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. 2%.
Top right, Marlins Silver Slugger, JT Realmuto.
Did he win it with the Marlins?
Pretty sure. 4%.
Charles LeBlanc.
Josh Bell, middle top.
Okay.
That's too common.
I mean, it is the most recent example, but it is what it is. I have a better one off the top of my head, so.
Troy Gloss win a Silver Slugger? We go him, Troy Hunter.
I would feel pretty confident in saying he has. I know Vladimir Guerrero did. I know Mike Trout has.
Let's go Vlad. I don't think anyone's going to be saying Vlad. I feel like he'll be the least out of all of those guys. I think I was right.
7. We take 7. Yankee Angel.
Mark Teixeira.
Oh, yeah. Ranger great.
Jesus, I'm on fire.
Cleveland Athletics. 2 crap stains.
Coco Crisp.
Crisp was good.
That one's high, kind of. 17%.
Oh, well. It's what it is.
So the most common were Staunton.
Staunton?
Nah, you don't understand. We got this Cuban guy in this group chat that called him Staunton. He's a Marlins fan.
Staunton.
He's like, Staunton's gonna hit a home run tonight.
Way to make fun of the way the guy talks.
Oh,
he can say Stanton. He just said Staunton. Like it's stupid.
He's a Miami Cuban too. Well, that's worse.
Josh Bell, Miggy, Reggie Jackson, Giolito, Mike Trout, Jason Giambi, Coco Crisp was the highest, and then Mark McGwire was the highest.
See, I was gonna say Reggie for Yankees A's.
Giambi is terrifying, man.
Both of them are.
Look at his face.
Go find Jeremy after a 9 in Vegas.
That's not cool to make fun of the dead.
They're literally just talking about bombing Fenway Park.
Yes, but
I need that whole bombing Fenway to be cut for a TikTok. Can we please get that done? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Jeez. Okay. Well, at least they're
one of those. It'd be on one of those. This is why not everyone needs a podcast videos.
Wow, Coke Zero Sugar. We're moving up in the world, huh?
That's what I normally buy.
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah.
I bet.
When Easton and I lived together in Texarkana, that's like we'd go to Sam's and we'd get like a 24 pack.
Who? You and who?
Or 36. I think it was 36 pack. They were massive. Easton.
You and Easton. Oh, Easton.
Diet Coke superior. Hey, listen to this. So this is a good hack. This is the greatest cheat meal, but not really a cheat meal ever. So I don't like Taco Bell, but you go there, you get the Power Bowl, okay? Get the Power Bowl. Say you don't like lettuce, take the lettuce out. Say you don't like sour cream, take the sour cream out. Say you don't like tomatoes, take the tomatoes out. Like, take anything out you don't like.
I just want the bowl.
You just want the bowl? Hey,
I just want the plastic.
But listen, so I usually get with lettuce. But the other day, I was like, you know what? I just want some protein. Just nothing but protein and some a little bit of carb. You ever feel like that? Like,
yeah, I just want to be a man and
you just want protein. Just meat, raw, not raw. Just
what is happening?
Clip it. Clip it.
So powerful. Extra chicken, extra beans. So good. Like, it's so good.
I had my first patty melt the other day from Whataburger.
Oh, you fat ass.
Your first patty melt ever? Wow.
Because I usually just get either just a regular burger or a honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
Did you get it with onions?
I did. Grilled onions are so good.
Ew.
Grilled onions are so good.
I used to really like their patty melt, and it started giving my stomach some issues, so I had to stay away.
Yeah, then you had your hysterectomy.
That's not correct, but
Who's
same
playing right now?
train of thought.
The Dolphins and the Patriots.
You with my emotions.
I need Tyreek Hill to score like what?
What?
Stupid.
I need Tyreek to have like 50 points this game.
I need New England to win. I don't care how Tyreek does.
Why do you need New England to win?
Because instead of doing like a normal fantasy football season, we did like a team draft, and I took the Patriots in the fourth round.
Oh, that's bad, man. That's bad.
Yeah, why did you take the Patriots?
Because I didn't have an AFC team. I needed somebody, and I figured at least Belichick would have somebody. Like they'd put together a decent season. They wouldn't be just trash. Like my options were very thin at the time. But I was able to get Eagles, Dallas, and Detroit in the first 3 rounds, so I feel pretty good about that. Even though the Lions lost in overtime.
Lions are frauds. The 49ers are going to be frauds. Phillies they're frauds. They're going to get second in the NFC East. Cowboys are going to get a first round bye. Because, I mean, let's be for real. Who is stopping them?
Somebody with a good offensive line?
Wait, who's stopping who?
Dallas.
Yeah, okay, listen, I'm not saying Dallas isn't good, because I think y'all are really good. I played the Giants and the Jets with Zach Wilson.
Yeah, but they did dominate them like they were supposed to. Like 70 to 10.
I know, and they're a really good team, but can we wait until like there's an actual competitive game before like
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
I watched Zach Wilson. I watched a curl route straight to his left. He looks at his receiver, throws the ball 7 yards to the left to Trayvon Diggs. What?
He's just there.
Yes, 7 yards to the left.
Trayvon Diggs is just there all the time.
He got Micah Parsons like creeping on his leg, and he got rid of the ball too quick.
Dude, that is a terrifying man to see sprinting after
Dude, he's going to be he is going to be the next Lawrence Taylor.
That's what Quay would have been if a scout would have picked up on his staff.
There's no way.
Bro, he posted the other day.
No, stop. I already have enough I have to cut out. Let's not add more.
Quay. All right, do we have anything else?
Last words, final words?
Max Crosby's 3 years sober.
Thank you for joining us today on this absolute train wreck of an episode. I apologize because of our lack of thoughts and innovation on this thing. We will do better next time.
Yeah, that's Swing for Contact. Follow all the socials. Follow us. Follow them more because they have less followers than me. We appreciate you watching this episode.